Well, it's been a fascinating day's cricket here at Canterbury. A decent crowd, bathed in sunshine, saw 400 runs and 16 wickets. This game's ebbed and flowed and oscillated, two sides going at each other properly. And I'm here with the Kent head coach, Adam Hollioake. Adam, you were entertained out there as well, weren't you?
Absolutely, it's proper shootout, isn't it? So, like every over, there was a highlight. It was either a boundary or a wicket, or a couple of wickets and a couple of boundaries. So, um, great for the crowd here. I mean, beautiful weather as well. So, everyone down here's got their money's worth. That's for sure.
Well, there's similarities between that wicket and the wicket at Northampton last week. I thought there were pace and carry in both and quite a green surface on day
Mm.
one.
Absolutely, it was almost identical to the wicket up at Northants. That may have had something to do with what we requested for. Obviously, the way that played up there suited our style of play. So, we were keen to get that type of wicket here, and it's an exciting wicket. I mean, for the people watching, I had supporters come out to me and saying, "Wow, that was so great to watch." I think there was wickets falling because there was pace and bounce in it, but if the batters wanted to play their shots, there was enough pace in it for them to do that. So it was boundaries, fours, wickets. It was an exciting day's cricket.
Kashi Valley,
Yeah,
I mean, he could have had a seven for on a day with a bit of better luck, couldn't he?
absolutely. He 100% could have. I mean, went past. I think we went past about 33 times in the first session. So there's only like 94 balls in that session. So every third ball was going past the edge. So it was a. It was a. Oh, that's actually not correct. It was one ball in every six was going past the edge. Failed maths at school. So, no, that was it was really exciting. All of the bowlers could have had more. Jazz Singh could have got more wickets, as could have Gilchrist. So, just we bowled. I felt like we bowled very well.
Yeah, and again, like last week at Northampton, your bowlers are hunting in packs. They're all bowling well together.
Yeah, I think rather than hunting in packs, it's just none of them are bowling poorly. So, they've done a lot of work in the off season. They've grooved their actions. They've worked to hit that length, and they're all doing it beautifully.
When you batted at 79 for six, chasing 222, was there panic stations in there or was you keeping your cool?
No, of course you're aware of the score, but they're also professional athletes, so we've trained for all that as well, staying calm, staying in the moment, trying not to get caught out by the scoreboard, or worrying about that. Just play each ball as it came down, and I think Grant Stewart and Finchy at the end there, they played the situation beautifully. Middlesex boys got a bit tired. It was quite a long session for them, and they started to punish them at the end of it. So they hung in there. They didn't get caught out by the scoreboard. They just played the ball as it came. And I think at the end of the day, Middlesex were glad to get off the pitch more than us.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday. In the Middlesex innings, after about 40 overs, the ball just softens up a little bit and the pitch looks a little bit flatter. And there was a partnership between Davis and Blake Cullen for Middlesex, and Finch and Stewart put on 93 for Kent. What's the plan for tomorrow?
Well, obviously try and bat as long as we can. If these two can put on a substantial partnership, then that'd be fantastic. But if they don't, then like I said, it's an old-fashioned shootout, and it's fantastic. Like, it's so much more entertaining playing games like this, and we've just got to embrace it. He could easily get put off by the scoreboard. If we do end up with a deficit, we just have to come out and bowl like we did in the first innings. And I don't think we had a lot of luck. Like I said, we went past about 33 times out of 180 balls in the first session. So that's one ball. Yeah, one ball and over. That's a lot. So on another day, they could have been bowled out in the first session. So we just have to stick to that process and hope we get a bit more luck.
Yeah, and Keith Dudgeon, I
Mm.
understand that he's injured. He's missing this game, having taken seven for on debut last week at Northamptonshire.
Mm.
That must be a bit of a blow to the plans.
Oh, massive blow. I mean, obviously he was our player of the match up there. Um, this wicket would have suited him perfectly. I mean, like I said, it's very similar to the Northampton wicket. So, yeah, devastating to lose him, but also that's professional sport. I likened it to a shootout, and with a soldier, we've lost one. It's like unfortunately that's sport, and that's the way that's going to happen. So, We'll just have to wait and see how serious that is. But obviously, on this pitch, he would have made a big difference.